Zemgus Girgensson kicked it back to Darren Radish, and Domi came up with that. McCabe sweeps it to the far side. Ekman Larsson put it on goal with Robertson looking for a tip in front.
He was looking for. Ekman Larsson said knows what he signed up for in this business, but it's also not easy to sit and watch the last 2 games, Chris.
5th all-time in games played by Swedish defenseman. Number 2 is Victor Hedman. Here's Nylander. A steal on the backhand.
Breakaway. There's the flip pass, which gives defensemen trouble a lot. And a D-to-D pass, good anticipation by Nylander, but you see the puck rolling the entire way. Nylander knows he's getting pressure there by Hedman. Can't get that puck.
Morgan Riley, Bjorkstrand with a turn on Nylander, but Nylander stays with him. Cycles it off Nylander, and here's Nylander with a break. And Maccelli scores! Well, Matias Maccelli stays red hot. SG.
Well, this play is all made by, listen to me now, the defense of William Nylander, a guy that kind of gets maligned sometimes for maybe not the best in that area. He does a great job of just keeping distance, not getting a hook in, anticipates where the dump in's going to be by Bjorkstrand, and then following it up with Matias Maccelli. There's another big one to get the Leafs the early lead.
So 6 goals in 9 games, his 13th of the year, his 50th career goal. The number 3 and 4 centers in the Leaf lineup. In the last week, there's Dastus. Sending it ahead for Kucherov. On the move is Point. Braden Point over the line. Kucherov takes the drop. Sends it across. Here's McDonough in front. And they have tied it on the backdoor play from McDonough.
Puck to the net. You've got traffic. It's a difficult play. And the box out there by McCabe. He's not even watching the puck, so he doesn't even know it's coming. See the reaction of Stolarz. Stolarz not able to get that stick out off that left skate of McCabe. And for McDonough, his first goal in 11 ties this.
There's a McCabe pass that hits the skate of Nyes, and a quick counter here as Moser comes over the line. Here's J.J. Moser testing Stolarz, who reels that back in. Manpower advantage. Matthews the extra man on now as McCabe walks the line, looking to get a shot. Now to Yarncroke in the slot. Tavares, a rebound, and Vasilevsky robbing Steven Lorentz. And now the penalty call.
The end of it, great puck movement to the slot. The rebound right there for Lorentz. Can't get a piece of it. But here's a mind-boggling stat that I just cannot believe.
Brandon Hagel tied up by Ekman Larsson. Moved out of there by Robertson. Given away, and Stolarz has to make a stop on Cirelli. Radish after that. Tied up along the boards, gives it up, and a shot into the glove of Vasilevsky. Pass inside the line. Rolled through by Bjorkstrand. At the line, Radish. Here's Darren Radish giving some room to come right out in front, and a backhand stop by Stolarz. Dad would have been here tonight, and our condolences to the Radish family. There's a rebound chance. Moser stepped up. Radish! And he's stopped by Stolarz.
Cooper quickly with the Braden Point line. With that icing on the road, here's your chance to get a matchup that you want.
And they get the draw as well. Kucherov's got the puck. Enveloped there by Stetcher. Maybe a penalty and a goal on that rebound chance. On a delayed penalty, Jake Gensel has given the Lightning the lead.
Didn't take much time. Watch Kucherov, little spin around, deflection in front. And how about that, a pair of hands in front. Watch Gensel just chip this. Didn't try to control it and waste any time. Just chipped it with...
Back to Carlo, and the Leafs are out. Austin Matthews to work. Here's Matthews trying to split the D, and a one-handed backhand stopped by Vasilevsky. Puck comes out in front, Nylander stopped by Vasilevsky.
Kelly keeps it, and this little dish was an own dish to his man in front, and that one almost slid.
Chernak able to avoid a penalty on that Leaf chance.
What a poke check though by Vasilevsky, read that perfectly.
Matthews behind his own goal. Here's a chance in front. Hagel across, scores. Corey Perry is on the board once again for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Knocks the puck away. Matthews trying to make a play from behind. It's Cirelli who starts it, and how about Hagel? Hagel knows exactly where the outlet is. Perry, just stay away from the traffic. He's got to stick down. Great job of skate to stick, quick release.
Here's Kucherov in, Lightning on the power play. Radish keeps it alive. Gensel back to Radish. I mentioned that big shot. Let's see if we witness it on this power play. Kucherov, break wide, great pass, and Kucherov's got 3 points, and it's a 4-1 lead as Bjorkstrand has a power play goal.
Deception of, is he going to shoot from here? Because he can beat you as a goaltender. Look at Stolarz went down on his pad. As soon as Stolar's pad hit the ground, that pass is across in an absolute perfect wheelhouse place. Right, disallowed goals that would have happened. One of them was on the power play, but you're right. He just, the dominance that they've had, and Corey Perry back on the fourth line again here, Chris, after the one shift. Called from a little tap on the arm or a little pull. You couldn't have had more of a disruption than that one. Agreed, he did get part of the puck, but I don't think I've ever seen that call.
Carlo makes a play, gets it to Nyes. He's there with Quillen. Nyes trying to power in. Quillen with the shot, and Vasilevsky came across to make the save.
Watch Nyes protect the puck to one side, throws it back to the other. Quillen, a little adjustment, gets that.
Back to 88. Nyes in the slot. Tavares down low. Matthews on the near side. Here's Matthews firing right on. Loose puck is Tavares. Knocked it loose as it sat near the pads of Vasilevsky. Late stages of this power play. Robertson trying to find some room. Here's Domi, give and go. Robertson, great left pad stop, but out of the box.
Too often they've been able to make the play defensively, and they turn you back the other way.
Here's a turnover and centered in front. Matthews off the bar.
Wow. Games. This is now 10 games in 2 periods. Quick little turnaround. Did a great job of readjusting, and watch as this turns around. Vasilevsky's not there, so he gets it up high a little.
And Braden Point playing in his 700th game. Kucherov in front. Gensel, and he fanned on the first attempt and double clutched. There's a centering pass in front. Nice! And wow, that's an unbelievable stop.
Unbelievable right in. That's a reflex save by Vasilevsky. He's done it thousands of times. Just throws a quick little push off by the left, and he gets the.
He looks for help and gets it to Moser. And now Cirelli puts it to the net. A rebound loose and knocked away and back out to center. An important game for the Canadians, who are not clear yet. Here's the centering pass, and Stolar's 8th and final playoff position for one day. And that was in mid-January. Here's a pass across. Cirelli in, and that went wide. Leafs scored first, and then 4 in a row, and it looks like Stolarz is headed to the bench for an extra attacker.
Why not? Might as well. You need something.
Matthews is in. On to the right side. That was intercepted. And up ahead it goes. Hagel with the open net. Brandon Hagel. He makes it 5-1.
Over here inside the line. Good little poke. One pass support, and then Hagel knows he's got all kinds of time. And you know, for Craig Berube, just trying to get one, make it a 2-goal game, and the end result is an empty netter.
Back it comes to Hedman. And that didn't stick to Stolarz. Came out in front. Corey Perry in the area again.
The Leafs defensively here, a bit of standing around. Perry right on the doorstep. Stolarz thinks he has it, but good job of McCabe at least getting into this.
And the Maple Leafs are going to be winless in 7. Nick Robertson in with the backhand, and Vasilevsky stops that on a slick move by Robertson. Battle along the boards. Robertson trying to dig it out. Comes to hit, but lost it. Robertson scores. Kept hustling and gets rewarded.
The play alive. He got 3 bodies in the corner. Good aggressive play. Hedman can't control it. Vasilevsky can't get there. Johansson has played 21 games compared to 42, but a pretty big, important back-to-back game in Buffalo.
Yeah, we'll watch for that. 5-2 the final.